Okay, so I'm obviously driving. We're gonna see if I have enough service to not cut off. If I start cutting off, I'll just do it another time. But crazy day. I'm on my way to actually pick up Bennett. Ran off some notes right before I left. So let's see if anybody pops on. To talk to. So if you're watching the replay, let me know. Hashtag replay. Talk with me. Tell me what you're getting back from it. Because y'all have to realize, when y'all do trainings on your team page, and a lot of people say, oh, I don't ever get any reaction or any feedback. That's the same feedback and interaction that you need to give to your leaders or to anyone who's training. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you're doing things while you're listening, but it's still good to put something in there so people know that you're there. Hey, Amy Jo. Hello. Okay. So I wanted to talk to y'all today about how you, as a leader, are a reflection of your action in your business. So what does that mean exactly? Really taking a step back and looking at what action you're putting into your business. Okay? Because there's a lot of things that we can do in this business. Some are going to be income producing. Some are not. Some are going to be for yourself. Some's going to be for your team. Some's going to be for who knows. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why people do things, but that's fine. It's your business, right? Hello. But we really have to take a step back and think about what actions are we doing in our business. So ask yourself, what actions am I doing in my business? That's the type of leader you are. A lot of times people with people higher up in the company, they're like, oh, they're lucky, or oh, sorry, my hair's still wet, so we're looking a little gray right now. That's okay. Oh, we're lucky, or oh, we joined at the right time, or oh, she didn't have to work to get where she was. No, that's not true. First of all, you have to remember that anyone in any direct sales company that's at the top was once a certified consultant, was once an essential consultant, was once starting at zero every single month, just like the rest of the company. And we have to put the work in every single month to be paid at title, to have those large paychecks, to do the things that we do, to go on the trips that we do, right? And you also have to remember, and this was something that I forgot a lot as a new leader too, was that I truly believe that this business has been paved for us, so we really just have to put the work in. You're given the tools to be successful. We know what we have to do to be successful because it's been proven, but we really have to take action with those tools. And Megan actually tagged some of us in a post just a little bit ago, and that was my first reaction to it was, she thanked us for helping her, but I'm like, girl, you did the work. We gave you the tools and you used them to your best ability to be successful as you are, right? She took action. And as leaders, we have to take action in our business. No one else can do this business for us. No one else is going to, be there every day to pick you up and tell you to go have some joint conversation or host conversations. And so when things like I know a lot of y'all are on Anchored In, which is my upline SSD, which is your either upline SSD or upline SSD. So she's a few generations above us, Anchored In, Chloe Cox. We're invited to be in that group. That's not our home. That's not our leader's home, but we're invited to be in that group to share and to take ideas from. And just with anything in life, you should be giving back to things that give to you. I feel like that's mostly common sense, but I guess it's proving not to be. But in there, she challenged everyone in the leaders page to do a booking blitz. And I asked this morning, okay, who on here is doing the booking blitz? And we have over 100 leaders in this group, and I don't even know how many there were because I didn't count it, but it was probably less than a dozen. Okay, I don't check my notifications, so I'm not sure, but I know that it wasn't 100 people, or it wasn't 112 people, or it wasn't even 60 people, or 30, okay? That's proof that people aren't taking action in their business. And yes, I get that a lot of people are at work. A lot of times, for a lot of people, this is your side job. But we can also see who sees these posts. And I know y'all know that, but if you have time to be on social media, you have time to send someone a message, and you have time to instead of scroll, go send someone a join message or a host message or whatever it may be. And so that's where it gets frustrating for leaders, when you have people who come to you who want these big things, who have these big goals, but they literally just don't want to work for it, right? So your action as a leader is going to affect everyone around you, not just your downline, not just your front line, not even just your upline. Everyone around you, every single leader around you is going to affect you. And that's why I always say with this group, if you're not giving, you're taking. Same thing for any group that you're in, whether it be an actual Facebook group or a group of friends, right? If you have a group of friends and everyone in the group is always giving to each other, not necessarily materialistic things, but advice or just answering in general, or whatever it may be, but you're the only one who's not ever giving, you're taking away from that group. You're lowering that group. You're holding that group back to what it could be. Okay, so think about that in the groups that you're in with Scentsy. And you know, I've heard every single excuse under the moon. Like, I get it. We're busy. I'm busy too. I know that's like a shocker to people, because they're like, oh, you don't work a full-time job. I'm not going to sit here and list all the things I do every day. I don't put my life out on social media like a lot of people do, but I'm busy, right? We all have stuff going on. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And I choose my business. I choose to take action. Every single day, what I do, host conversations, join conversations, party, I do the IPAs, right? So, and Chloe hit on this today, is actually who's around you. You know, she always says, like, you're the company of the 5 people that you're around the most. Really take that in, right? So who do you hang out with the most? Well, let's just talk about Scentsy specific. So not even hang out with, but like, who do you watch? Who do you look to get ideas, or to look to see how they're working and use that in your business? Are you giving back to them? Are you even like liking their posts? Like, it blows my mind when I see things that I have created people use, and I'm like, well, damn, they didn't even like the post. They could have at least helped my algorithm a little bit, right? That's what I'm talking about. You have to take that action in yourself to give back, okay? So who are you around? Who are those 5 people? Are they positive people? Are they paid at title? Are they doing big things in their business? Are they earning the incentive? Are they on the top 10 banner? Like, that banner, I don't know why this is confusing, but that banner is to shout out the people who are doing really, really well. But it is proof to our group who is working their business, okay? Some of the directors who are consistently paid at title, they have director frontline. So that means that those directors' numbers are taken out of their numbers. And I don't know if that's not known or what, but like, the people on our top 10 group, like, they're doing big things. Why are we not noticing that, right? I gotta put my hair up, sorry. So here's the secret to success. Y'all ready? Because I feel like a lot of people go into these groups for like dive into director or leap to lead or whatever training it is. All of our incentive trainings we've done, Choose to Cruise, all that, they all come in and they're like, what's the secret to success? She's going to tell me something, and it's going to literally, I'm going to be an SSG next week, right? Here's the secret. 3 legs: sales, sponsoring, coaching. And I know a lot of times some people they're looking for something more. They're looking for that shortcut. They're looking for the easy way. And I'm here to tell you there is no easy way. If it's easy, it's not going to be sustainable. I'll tell you that right now, okay? The people that have found it to be easy in this business probably rose really fast, and now they're going back to build that foundation. So you really need to build the foundation now. Those sales are first and foremost, right? And these are in order. We're not sponsoring until we figure our sales out. There's no use in you sponsoring if you can't get 500 a month consistently. Truth bomb, okay? You shouldn't be coaching if you don't have your sales, right? These are in order: sales, sponsoring, coaching. You shouldn't be coaching anybody. You shouldn't be on a call. You shouldn't be wasting your time trying to train people if you don't have your sales. Even a step forward, you shouldn't be coaching if you don't have the sponsoring situated. And part of that is active frontline. If you're sitting at not being paid at title because you don't have the active frontline, but you're on a call with someone, that's a problem, right? We need to have our priorities in order to be successful. It's always sales, sponsoring, coaching. Same thing every month. My sales are in line, I start having sponsoring conversations, and then I do my coaching calls. Okay? That's the secret, to take action on those three things consistently, right? When we're not having a good month, what do me and Anya say to each other? We need to book a party. We need to meet new people. Run out of people to ask about the joint opportunity, we're going back to sales. We need to build a party. We need to have new contacts, and we to be able to have those conversations. You can only ask someone so many times until they're like, okay, she's aggravating, right? Right? So it's the 17th, right? So as leaders, we should have our active frontline by now for the entire month. For me, it's 3, which is pitiful. Let's be real honest. As an SSD, I think it should be a lot more than that. But you're between 1 and 3 if you're a leader. If you don't have your active frontline by the 17th and you have your sales, then sponsoring should be what you're focusing on, period. You need to sponsor more if you don't have your active frontline, okay? If you don't have your sales where it needs to be, if you don't have 500 by the 17th, that's what we need to focus on. We need to take a step back. And no one can do that but you. You have to be able to be disciplined enough to say, this is what I need to work on. I shouldn't have to say, girl, why are you only at 2 active frontline? You're at SD. Or why are you only at 1 frontline and you're an SSD? Right? Thank God I've never had to say that, but like that's not a conversation that your leader should have to have with you. And that's really it. You're a reflection of your action. What are you working on today? What are you sharing with your team that you're working on today? I shared a long list of things that I did 2 days ago. I shared it the next day because I was intentional about taking that list to share with my leaders how I'm working. Every day is going to look different in this business. Sometimes I'm going to be really successful and book 3 parties, and some days I'm going to have a whole lot of host conversations like I have today, and I still haven't booked a party, right? But I'm still working on taking action in my business. I'm still doing the important things. I'm still focused on the IPAs, right? And that consistently is what's going to make you successful. So take action in your business. Take the challenges that are given to you. Booking Blitz, we have a sponsoring challenge this month. No one has shared or showed any urgency with sponsoring this month. No one. Not to me, not to Anya, and I haven't heard from anybody else, so there's that. But no one has showed any urgency, so maybe that's something that we won't do moving forward, right? We won't offer an extra incentive for our team, but that's part of us as leaders, that we try those things, and if they don't work, we don't do them again, right? That's the definition of insanity, is trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. So take action in your business. Let's book some parties. Let's have some joint conversations. That's what this business is built on. That is what the strong foundation will be built on. And you're going to have to challenge yourself to make those next steps too. Alrighty, I am going to go in and get Bennett. I hope you'll have a good day. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.